Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Shootin' Shit TV. I'm Adam, your host. Well, do I have a treat for you guys today? And I know you're saying, oh wow, this is just another AR rifle with a 5.56 suppressor on it. Well, you're kind of half right. This rifle here, and I'll do a safety check for you, even though I already did. It is clear. This rifle right here is actually a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 R. Now, what does the R stand for? The R is actually 5.45 by 39. And I'll show you the marking on the barrel. I don't know if you can see it. If not, whatever. Okay? So, I got this rifle a long time ago. And the reason why I bought this rifle was because I love AKs. Now, the AK-74 was available to Connecticut residents in a compliant way, but because of the run on ammo and guns right after Sandy Hook, we couldn't find one. So I decided I still want the caliber because back then the stuff was coming in super cheap, and I decided to get an AR. Now, I have never shot 5.45 suppressed before, and that's what we're gonna try today. I picked up some ammo. Now, it's not my traditional 7N6 ammo that I normally shoot out of this thing. That's corrosive. I found some new stuff that came into the market called Tela ammo, not Tula, Tela. It's 5.45 by 39, 65 grain, and it looks a lot like the standard 7N6. This stuff is burden primed, and I believe it's made in a country called Azerbaijan. Now, look it up where that is. I think I did, and I think it's somewhere out there near Russia, maybe? I don't know, but look it up. So yes, I picked up this from Azerbaijan. I went there myself and bought it. No, just kidding. I found this at a local gun shop. I picked up a few boxes because I really wanted to see how it would work in this gun. I'm sure it will run fine, but the main reason why I picked it up is because it's not corrosive, and that gives me the ability to run it in this can and not really have to worry about it. But I still think what I'm gonna do, I did bring some 7N6 out just to compare. I think I'm still gonna run some of the 7N6 through it. So we're just gonna shoot at some steel just to run this gun and have fun with it today. The only other weird thing I brought out for us to shoot is I have this emergency food ration that it's apple cinnamon, and it expired. So I'm trying to get rid of it. We're gonna shoot it and see if the bullets will go right through. I'm pretty sure it'll zip right through, but this thing is as hard as a rock, and it's very dense. So you never know, it could stop it. Maybe you can use emergency food rations for a bulletproof vest. Let me put this food ration downrange, and we'll run the first magazine through, see how this LPM torch sounds on a 5.45 AR. Alrighty, yeah. Here's what the new Tela ammo looks like. Looks very similar to the 7N6. We'll show that to you in a little bit. Let's pop a magazine in, and we're gonna give it a shot. All right, let's take the couple quick shots and see how she sounds with hearing protection on, obviously. Trusty, but a battery. I think it went out. All right. Didn't sound too bad though for the shots that I took. Get rid of this magazine, or this one last bullet. She back on? She's back on. All right. Let's try for that popper. How about we load one into the chamber? Yeah, she keeps shutting off on me. All right, let's go for that. Let's go for that emergency ration now. I have it posted in between a couple of rocks. We'll show you in a bit. Ah, I got it. I think I split one of the rocks that I put it in between. Switch up, see if we can hit a different target. So I gotta say, that cycled flawlessly. The tele ammo worked. I had ear pro in, so I can't really tell exactly how loud it is, but not bad. The red dot was the only problem this time. I may take it off and we just switch to iron sights, or plastic and iron. So there's that. Oh yeah. All right, there is the new hit. I made a nice big hole there. Not bad. There's a rock. And yeah, I did. I think I busted that rock pretty good. Look at that. And here's the emergency ration. Busted right through. As one would suspect it would. Put it back up, see if we can hit it. Now, the other thing I'm really curious about. Oh, wow. The popper got hit. And didn't make a dent in it, so that's good. So that's legitimate AR-500. Not bad. You know, I figure I show you guys this. This is something actually pretty cool that I just figured out how to do. You know, sometimes if you have to take your red dot off at the range and you're kind of stuck, you don't have a tool. So this red dot has this kind of nut on it, and you can see it's kind of like a notch for a flathead screwdriver or whatever. Now, I didn't realize this, but if you use this part of the magazine right here, and you take it, and you can enter it right, you can put it right here. See how it is? And you could screw it right off. Now, I'm not sure if that was what it was intended for, but in a jam, if you need to get something off, like a nut like this, you can use the end of the magazine, push it on like this. It's almost perfect, and just turn it off. I couldn't get it off by hand. It's been on for such a long time. So using the magazine actually works. So that's pretty cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. I promised to show you, this is what the tele ammo looks like right here. It's like grain, very similar to this. This is 7N6. This is the tele ammo. This stuff is like 52 grain, and it has a steel core. This is 65 grain, and it's just lead. But yes, I think this is actually probably copper wash steel, but this has a steel core. Whatever, look it up. But I believe there's some lead in these telas, and there's lead in these, but there's also a steel core penetrator in the 7N6. So that's what that looks like. And what the hell, let's throw it through the torch and see how it runs, and we'll make sure we run some of this, maybe blast it out. The inside of the torch suppressor is stainless, so you shouldn't have too much of a problem with corrosion. All right, we have the iron sights this time. Let's see how good I can do with those. Haven't shot with irons in a while, so let's see. Let's change that out. All right. Oh. Not doing too bad with the irons. That was cool. Spoke too soon. All right. Let's take out that target there. Not bad. There we go. That pomper's hard to hit. It's pretty far. So I have the flow through tip on this. Anyway, let's try without hearing protection and see how she sounds. Not bad. All right. Let's try the Tele ammo without ears. Actually, it's kind of a little louder. Oh, you know why? Because I took one of my ear, I had one ear thing in. Okay. It's still not bad. You know, it's like shooting a 22 without ears on, which is not too bad when you're outside. Not a common practice you want to do, but it's not terrible. Wow. Slaps, man. It slaps. All right. I got a new target coming in the mail, a tombstone that has chains to hang. So I got to make up a rig, but that's going to be fun to put it down there. I do definitely need some more steel targets. Wow. Yeah, 5.45 is nothing you want to mess with. It's a pretty good round. I would dare to say that it's probably better than the 5.56 round. Flatter shooting, and in my opinion, a little bit more accurate. So the Russians took our round and made it better, which they do everything. They take our technology and make it better. That's what the Russians do. Last round pop, but I tell you what, the recoil impulse with the flow through suppressor, the flow through cap, makes it a pleasure to shoot. So this is a nice setup. I really like it. And if you know, the only problem is 5.45 is harder to get. It's more expensive, and there's not a lot of it on the market. So Tele coming through, hopefully a lot more comes through, and it is cheaper. 7N6 has stopped coming into the States. You can still find it. I do know websites you can get it, but it is 10 times more expensive, or 100 times more expensive for that matter, than it was back when it started coming in. I remember picking up spam cans of 5.45 for $139. That's 1,080 rounds for $130, $140 delivered to your house. Those are good times, but the Obama administration stopped the import of that kind of ammunition and other types of ammunition. They labeled 7N6 as armor piercing, so it could not be imported to the general public as surplus or anything else for that matter. So this is a lot of fun, and I always wanted to suppress this gun and see how it sounded, and I finally did. I got a great can for it. So LPM torch, pick one up if you can. This can's awesome. 100% totally worth the money. Super quiet. I mean, you can go with a Huxworks Flow, but you're going to be spending probably $300 more. I believe it's about $300 more for the thing. And that doesn't even include the tax stamp. So well over $1,000 for that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I really do appreciate you guys watching my videos and subscribing. I've been getting a lot more subscribers lately, and I do appreciate that. And I do love the interaction with you guys when you make comments. I try to respond to all comments. Unless they're weird or rude, I'll respond to them. So if you want to interact with me, I'll be happy to do it. So Again, thank you for watching Shootin' Shit TV. I am Adam, your host, signing off.